Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's high time for another comparison video, and in this video I'm going to compare for you the amazing lay flat books by Mixbook versus Saal. I've been talking about both of these books extensively for the past year. They are both my favorites. I featured them in my top 5 lay flat photo books. But now I want to show you them side by side to see which book performs better in which category, so it might make it easier for you to decide which one to go for, especially now that Saal ships to the US as well. Before I start talking about any of these books, I've got voucher codes for you, so bear with me. For Saal, use the code PHOTOBOOGURI18 if you are in Europe, and you're going to get a £20 voucher. And you have to use this on www.saaldigital.co.uk, and the minimum order value is £40. So it's basically half price off, and it's going to expire on the 31st of December 2018. If you are in the United States, however, you have to use PHOTOBOOGURI USA on the website www.saaldigital.com. So the Europe is going to be .co.uk, and the American code is only working on the .com website, so bear that in mind. For Mixbook, I've got an exclusive PB Guru, Photobook Guru 30, which is going to give you 30% off site-wide. But if you want to get a bigger discount than that, go on to my blog, thephotoboogguru.com/deals, and I always have the weekly deals for Mixbook, which sometimes can go up to 55%. Now bear in mind that the 55% off is usually only applicable for the biggest sizes, and the 30% Photobook Guru exclusive code is applicable to any book size from the website. So, a little bit about both companies. Mixbook is a photo book giant located in America, and they started doing books in the early 2000s, and now they have the best photo book editor in the world, and they do lay flat books and perfect bound books. And basically they are available from all around the world, and that's how their book looks. So let me give you a quick flip through. This is a book from Puerto Rico and New York. Instantly you can see how great the templates look. This is what I've been talking for all these months, how easy it is to create one of these books, and how pain-free it is, and how great it looks in the end. And this one is my Saal digital book. They are a company located in Germany, and they basically cater for professional photographers, but now they can do photo books for anybody. And for that reason, what I've been emphasizing about these books is the print quality, which is superior and amazing. So this book was from pictures from Asia, from Chiang Mai, and instantly you can see the colors come alive, and it's so accurate and wonderful, and their editor is quite good as well. This one is an offline editor, and the Mixbook is an online editor. So there's just a few pages from Chiang Mai. I'm gonna go into my up-close shots now and compare two books side by side in the following categories: paper, binding, print, cover, quality, deals, full price, and delivery. And then I'm going to give you an overview of the winners in each category and some final thoughts. Let's start with the sizes. Mixbook comes in 4 sizes: 8.5 by 8.5 inches, 10 by 10 inches, 12 by 12 inches, and 11 by 8.5 inches. So all of them are square and landscape. Saal, on the other hand, offers 10 different sizes in landscape, portrait, and square as well. So we've got a 13 by 20 centimeters portrait, 15 by 21 centimeters portrait, 21 by 28 centimeters portrait, 12 by 12 square, 19 by 19 square, 28 by 28 square, 13 by 10 landscape, 16 by 12 landscape, 28 by 19 landscape, and an extra large 42 by 28 centimeters landscape. So needless to say, Saal is the clear winner here. It offers far more sizes and more orientations to choose from. You might not need all of these, but it's good to have the option. Let's move on to the cover options. When you go onto the Mixbook website, you see that they have soft cover, glossy hardcover, matte hardcover, leather. But actually, when you choose to create a lay flat book, it can only come with one cover option, and that's a matte hardcover without a dust jacket. So the cover is this one here. It's an image wrap customizable matte hardcover. So you can customize it on the front, on the spine, and on the back as well. It has a lovely smooth finish, and as you can see, it has very limited shine, and you can have anything you want on it. My only problem with this is, why can the cheaper books in the range have 4 options and the most expensive and most premium book have only 1 option? The matte is a nice cover, but not everybody might want a matte cover. Some people would want a leather cover, and some people might want a glossy cover with a dust jacket. So although the cover is really pretty, it only comes with the 1 cover option. Now Saal, on the other hand, has 15 cover options altogether, and all of these can come padded or unpadded. And padded means that it's a spongy feel to the cover. So the 2 basic covers are the image wrap matte and the image wrap glossy. So this is the same cover, but it comes in gloss and matte. It can be customized front, spine and back, just like the Mixbook one. Apart from that, you've got the following premium covers. You've got leather in 5 different colors: cream, white, titanium, sorry about that, cognac and black. Then we've also got metallic gold, metallic silver. Then you've got wood look and slate color, and you've got 4 different linen fabric cover options in white, eggshell, pink and baby blue. So the clear winner here is again Saal, because it offers far more options and higher quality materials for their cover options. Let's move on to the binding. Both books are lay flat, as I said, and let's start with Mixbook. It's a seamless lay flat book, so when you open it, it starts with an empty white page on the left side, then your book starts, and as you can see when you page it, it stays completely flat, and you can have great panoramic shots. Let me find one, and your picture continues on without any break in the middle. It's a really great binding. I love the Mixbook binding. And on the back again, you've got a double white spread with the Mixbook logo in the bottom. This is how it looks from the top, and you can instantly see how thick the pages are. So your standard seamless lay flat binding. And now let's move on to Saal, which offers the same type of binding. So it's seamless lay flat as well. It starts with a white sheet, and then when you start paging again, it stays completely flat. Nothing is getting lost in the middle. It's a continuous flow of images. And when you get to the back, you have a white sheet there, and you don't have any logo, but you've got a tiny barcode in the corner, and the same on the back as well. And that's how it looks from the top. So pretty identical. So in this category, I would say it's a tie. They both did really well. Both bindings are really good and high quality. You are not going to be disappointed whichever you go for. Let's move on to the paper options. Mixbook comes with 1 paper option. The website doesn't state the exact information of the paper, but it's a semi-matte silky paper. Now when you open it, you can see it has a very subtle glare, but it's almost completely matte. So if you like a matte finish, you're going to love Mixbook. And it's perfectly smooth. It doesn't have any texture at all. It's not lustrous. It doesn't have a fabric texture. Let me give you a close-up. So completely smooth, almost completely matte. And what you need to know about these books is that the pages are insanely thick. So when you look at this, you can see that it's very hard to bend. It doesn't bend at all. And this book is 20 pages, and that's how thick it is. Now this one is the standard paper in Saal, which is a lustrous photographic paper. It has a beautiful luster texture. Let me show you a close-up. Here's my favorite picture. There we go. So hopefully you can see the lustrous texture. It has amazing dynamic range. The colors look absolutely amazing on this paper, and it has a subtle glare, but it's not as glossy as the other one I showed you before. And these pages are a lot thicker, so as you can see, they bend much easier. So if you want a book which is going to have 100 pages, you're better off with Saal because it's not going to be so heavy. Let me show you the difference. So this book here is 26 pages and this one is 26 as well, and you can see how much thicker the Mixbook is. So back to Saal. They offer 4 different paper options. The standard is the luster I showed you here. Then you've also got the high gloss finish, which is my absolute favorite. The colors look radiant on this paper type. As you can see, it's just so contrasted and so nicely saturated, and I don't know, I'm in love with this high gloss paper. Let me show you the difference between the two. So as you can see, the blacks look so much blacker on the high gloss than on the luster paper, but the quality and the colors are just as good on both. Apart from these 2 papers, they also offer a completely matte paper and an art paper. Okay, so that's the matte paper, it has no shine at all. And we've got the art paper. Hopefully you can see the structure of that. It's very, very densely textured, and it works well with artistic projects and things like that. So clear winner here is Saal. Again, they offer 4 different paper types, all of them are photographic, and Mixbook offers 1 paper type, which is a really nice paper, I must say, and it's really thick. So if you want something that's going to be sturdy and strong, Mixbook is your choice. But if you like options and being able to choose glossy or matte, and you want a longer book which is not going to be so heavy, then Saal is your best option. Let's move on to the printing process. Mixbook uses digital printers, an indigo printer. As you can see, the colors actually look really, really good. So if I compare this book to the digital books out there, Mixbook is definitely in the top 5. It does really, really well with colors. It looks nicely saturated, no errors. Obviously you can see a dot structure because it's a digital print, and you'll always see that with digital prints because it's not a continuous stone transition. However, Saal, this is my favorite thing about these books. They use silver halide printing and their print quality is absolutely outstanding. So here you can instantly see how vibrant the colors are, and there's a continuous stone transition, so you're not going to get any dots or dot structure in your print. Let me show you the same photo. So that's Mixbook. Let's just find a nice page. Let's go to this one. And this is Saal of the same. So you can instantly see how much more natural the Saal colors look compared to Mixbook. As I said, the saturation is okay compared to digital books, but when you compare it to a silver halide book, you can see that the yellows look so much more saturated and everything just looks less natural in tone than on silver halide. Actually, if I give you a close-up, hopefully you can see that yourself. So that's Saal and that's Mixbook. Saal, Mixbook. Okay, so there is nothing wrong with the Mixbook printers, but silver halide is always going to be better with colors, tones, and also transitions, so you're not going to get any dot structure. So in this case, the clear absolute winner for me is Saal. Let's move on to the editing process. Let's start with Mixbook. Now, as you know by now, Mixbook is famous for having their pre-made templates which make photo book editing so easy. Their editor works online and you have to upload all your images, then pick one of their hundreds of amazing looking templates, drag your pictures in, and you can create a book within 10-15 minutes. You obviously have the option of customizability, so you can do it from scratch if you want to, but there are so many things you can choose, stickers, backgrounds, lots of layouts, text elements, and as you can see, this book was created in the Mixbook editor, and I absolutely love the Mixbook editor, and if I have to pick the best editor in the world, I will always pick Mixbook, because the other editors are fine as well, but Mixbook is amazing out of the box. And let's have a look at the Saal. Now the Saal editor is getting better and better. It offers you an auto layout function, which I find amazing. So basically when you start dragging pictures onto an empty page, it's going to create layouts based on the number of pictures, and then you can shuffle those. And the more pictures you add, it's going to automatically change the layout to something that looks really great. They also have lots of themes that you can choose from, stickers, and various other elements that you can use in the book. It works offline. You have to download the editor, and then when you finish with your book, you have to upload all your images. Well, the software does it for you. This one is my newer book, so you can see more here. See elements like that, and that's just some of the layouts that the Saal editor was creating for me when dragging in my pictures. So, although the Saal editor is probably one of the best in the server-side area of the industry, I would have to go with Mixbook here, just because out of the box, when you go and start creating a book, it's the easiest and most efficient way of creating a book. So the winner for me in the editor category is Mixbook. The full price of a 10 by 10 inch Mixbook lay flat book for 20 pages starts at £72, and the full price for a Saal 28 by 28 centimeter, which is 11 by 11 inches, that's the closest I could find, for 26 pages starts at £40. So this is ignoring any current deals or, discounts. So the price difference is quite big. So for that reason, in the full price range, the winner for me is Saal. Deals. Mixbook offers regular deals on a weekly basis from 30 to 50% off depending on the size of the book and the number of pages. Saal also has some half-price vouchers on the website every now and then, but it's not for any size book, and it's not continuously, and I don't think it includes any extras or extra pages. The deals are definitely better when you go onto the Mixbook side, so for that reason in the deal section I have to choose Mixbook. However, when you consider the overall price, if you get any kind of deal with Saal, it's going to be still cheaper than getting Mixbook half price for the same size book. Finally, delivery. Mixbook's delivery starts at £7 for a 10 by 10 inch book. You can choose a more expensive delivery method if you want it to be trackable or faster, and it can go up to £22 depending on the service. Saal charges a flat fee of £5 for delivery, and it's trackable. So Saal was cheaper and it was also faster. Obviously it came from Europe, so it's going to be faster for me. If you are in the States, I don't know how long it's going to be for you and how much it costs, but for me, the absolute winner here is Saal. Right, so we've seen all the little details about these books and the differences, the similarities, which performs better in which category. Obviously, these are all based on my personal opinion. I'm not going to ever say which one is better, because as you can see, it really depends on what you're looking for in a photo book and what's most important to you. Is it the covers that matter to you the most? Is it the paper type? Is it the ease and fun of editing the photo book? Photo books are a different experience for everybody, and you have to decide for yourself what is the most important aspect in the creation process of these books. So once again, two amazing photo books. They are very different in the sense that the two companies are focusing on a different aspect of the photo book creation. One is about print quality and the other one is more about editing and creating the books. Nevertheless, both books are of high quality, but they are different in the way they are made and printed. So hopefully this video was able to give you a better insight into the differences between these two books and to help you decide which one is for you. If you want to see more of my travel photography, follow me on Instagram, Guy Around the World. If you have any more questions about the books and how they compare, leave them in the comments section and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, subscribe for more.